Greetings, listeners. I'm your host and GM this evening, Zach Barrett, and welcome to this Twisted Gear Studios production of Spacers, our Starfinder actual playcast. If you've been following our Call of Cthulhu show, you'll know we have started up a Ko-fi campaign. On our main page, you can find a link to our Ko-fi page and donate us a coffee or two for my late-night editing sessions. It also helps to cover the fees for getting these shows to you, so it is greatly appreciated. A huge thank you to everyone so far who's donated. We're looking at ways to show our thanks to everyone for the help. Possibly merch ideas? Let us know on our socials what sort of things you'd like us to look into. But for now, last we left the crew, the trial to enter the temple had begun. The last entry in this area, the place looked damaged, and as the action commences, they're beginning to realize why.
Last we left off, Laurel and Tex, you guys are down in the time chamber. You you have a bit of a positive speed boost at present, whereas the automatons do not. Barriers 1 and 2 are closed, as barriers 3 and 4 are open. All of your compatriots, Deantha, Cliptic, Flinch, and, well, Greg in Flinch's bag, have full access to levers. Basically, levers 2, 3, and 4, and the door at the end, which seems to have misshapen runes on it, as opposed to the clean architecture everywhere else. The door down on the bottom floor that Tex is closest to is glowing, whereas the door upstairs is not. With that, we left off on, I believe it was Flinch had just gone.
I just did, yeah, and I started moving toward the door.
Perfect. It's now Tex's turn. You guys watch as Tex is barely trying to keep herself conscious with the amount of her back that's been torn apart. She drops the Dashko as she then begins to turn rings of stone on the door down below and move the orb. And as she does this, you watch as the door upstairs begins to glow. As this happens, you all upstairs hear stone crunching and crushing coming from down the little alcoves down each alleyway. So the levers are on the edge of bookcases. Down between the bookcases, you can hear stone breaking and gears whirring. And with that, we're going to go to Cliptic's turn.
Yeah, because we're still in that hallway. Can we see what's happening?
You're close to one of the levers. Just with a quick glance, you can see that there are automatons down in the alcoves, whereas down below, they're at the edge of the... on the end of each bookcase. Up here, they're at the end of against the wall next to each bookcase. And you can see that between each bookcase, an automaton is jutting forward. So for you guys, there are 3 on this side and 3 on the other side, one between each bookcase.
Okay.
You can see that 6 automatons have just spawned up top with you guys.
I'm running to the fourth, the last lever, but I'm not going to engage it. I'm just going to encourage everybody to come up there with me.
So this would be a good. So for this, you can say, "I hold my action." You can hold your action until everyone is past you.
Okay, so I'll hold my action, but I'll move to that lever.
Cool. Perfect. All right. So you're holding the lever. Okay. Perfect. The room down below doesn't get a turn because the speed bonus goes to Laurel and Tex. Deantha.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to everybody else. So now everybody is out of this.
Not yet.
I'm only on my way to the door. I'm probably at the 3rd lever.
Oh,
You got a little bit of speed left to go.
Okay, I will hold my action at the lever and hit it once.
With Cliptic? Cliptic's already holding their action to pull that lever.
To put the egg in.
No, I'm at the lever.
Oh, never mind then.
You can hold your action with your gun.
Yeah. I'll hold it. Can I see these guys? Any of these?
No, they're just coming out of their holes. They're in their recess. They're inside. How I said they look like bookcases?
Yeah.
They're in between. They're against the wall. Further
so
down.
They can't see them yet.
Correct.
Great.
You saw them as you ran past, but now you can't see them where you're at.
Actually, can I take this turn to investigate the runes on the?
Yes, you can. Roll me a mysticism check, please.
One thing I wasn't gonna be. I knew, but I was like, maybe I'll just get like an investigation or something. That's like the one thing I'm not proficient in. I I rolled a 12. I don't think I add anything to it.
Maybe your intelligence.
12 is just fine.
Plus 1 with my intelligence.
You don't really understand why or how or if they're supposed to say or shape anything, but what you can see is that you recall the glowing on the door on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The glowing here is only coming up from the bottom, from the floor up, and then it stops at one of the misshapen runes, and you can see that the rest of it isn't glowing.
So can I assume that there's another one of those? Did I see text?
You got a quick glimpse of text doing that.
So
yeah, 'cause you were
can
running.
I assume that there's another one of those that needs to be activated for this door to be?
You want to start turning rings?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Roll me an intelligence check.
Just a straight intelligence.
Yeah, straight intelligence.
Okay, plus 1 to that, and I rolled a 17, so 18.
Cool. You spin that, and you kind of see it match up into place, or at least you feel like it does. And then the energy, the rainbow like beam of light coming through, now fills in more of the doorway.
But it's not totally full yet.
Not totally full yet. No. It is now. The room does get one action beyond spawning, and this is where it's at now because it's at half. It's basically at the same speed as. It's one speed lower than Laurel and Tex. So only only one of them will get to attack. It's going to attack. Evens are you, odds are Tex. That's you. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Okay, you are dealt a whopping 7 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
Greg.
Okay.
Greg's in the satchel, crying. Gravy tears.
Didn't I thought it? I didn't say it. I was doing it for, effect.
Laurel.
I get 2 actions this time.
You do, yes.
I am going to.
And you can move it 15 feet.
Sweet. I'm going to punch the robot that I injured most recently.
Okay.
That is a plus. Okay, that's a 24.
And you're going to deal more than 1 damage, so
Yes, I am.
it's dead.
And then I'm just going to.
You can move to the next closest one. It's
I'm gonna,
within 10 feet.
My attitude here is, I'm much more effective getting rid of some of these robots than trying to help Tex with Tex. So I'm going to use my Pulse Gauntlet and Thunder Strike punch on the next. Thunder Strike.
Sorry, I don't need a copyright. Go on.
28.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Where's my d6? There it is. 4 plus 9.
9. You punch it, and it like you can hear something snapping in the neck, and it kind of begins to pull itself back forward again as you didn't quite off it.
Ooh. Maybe I should be using something stronger than the Pulse Gauntlet.
Yeah, you said 9, right?
I did say 9.
Yeah.
Don't you have a dashko?
I do, but I wanted to punch it.
That was so Laurel.
That's fair.
But you have like +9 on damage with the dashko.
I have +9 on damage with almost everything.
Yeah.
Wait.
So it would be
What did
Strength
you-
and my proficiency.
so it would be more than
Yeah.
9
So it's
damage, right?
yeah.
So you rolled a 4 with the Thunderstruck
so
Gauntlet.
so it's-
13 damage.
Oh,
4 plus
so I add so my
9.
full level is that. Sorry, yep, 13. 13 damage.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait, hang on a second. Yeah, that's right. You should be doing at minimum 10 damage if you're using a weapon you're proficient with.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you go up, and so 13?
13.
It drops to the floor. It's dead. Its head's gone. Took it out.
I'm glad I brought it up.
Yup.
That, yeah.
Yep, that could have ended
That was me
horribly.
doing math wrong.
Because as you do this, you watch in some semblance of horror as another 4 kind of begin pulling themselves out of their spots down with
Where
you
are they
guys.
coming from?
So you've got 13 of these things
Okay.
now. Flinch.
Okay, so I will move up. I'm gonna
Automatically?
set- As soon as I get in.
I'm
You
gonna
pull
take
the
my
lever?
action to pull the lever. Yeah.
All right, so you pull the lever closest to you, and all of the barriers are now shut.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Great.
And you
Good
can
call.
see that the automatons are still acting in full. However,
Oh.
when you do that, Tex and Laurel slow right down again, and the light in the doorway down below disappears, and the energy dissipates from both doors.
Crap. Okay. Okay.
So all the barriers are up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
We need to keep those open, otherwise they're gonna die.
and so there's no other thing other than all the barriers go up and the people on the first level have disadvantage.
Yeah, so you haven't done your action yet. I
No.
will say you get a sense that it looks save for the robots, it looks exactly the way you started.
Well,
So
since
three
there is no
seven.
other lever attached, since there is no other lever attached that I can
You
go
can't
to.
reach anything else. No, you can only reach. You can reach this lever or the mirrored lever on the other side. There was a whole other side that you could have gone down. That was exactly the same as this. Those barriers never moved when you were playing on this side.
So there's one lever on this side of the door, and there's a level on the other side of the door.
Correct.
I'm going to go over to the level on the other side of the door.
Okay.
And pull that one.
All right. So you can see that there are automatons that have opened up from both sides. As soon as you pull this lever, all 4 barriers on your side open, leaving you vulnerable to the automatons coming. But you watch the automatons in the chamber slow down and the light restore back into both doors.
Okay, how many automatons are...
There are 3 on either side.
So there's 3. I've opened up for 3.
You've opened it for 3, correct.
Done.
All right.
Oh.
Egg.
But that was your whole thing.
That's
So
everything.
next up, we're moving up to tech. Tex, we're back to a full turn again. So Tex is going to continue working on the door, but you've given her speed. So she's going to perform an action on the door. That's not good, so she'll spend her second action doing that. Roll the exact same. She's having a hard time kind of fighting through the pain as she's trying to move rings on the door, but she's just kind of getting exhausted. She rolled a 5 both times. Cliptech.
You said there was a place to set an egg-like thing into
In the center of the
into
doorway,
the
yeah.
center of the door, so I'm gonna go and do that.
All right, so you place it in the middle. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I figured that
Needs
was
to be
what
lit
was
up
gonna
all the
happen. Yeah. Okay. And we've got 3 automatons that can access us.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to
Just a bunch of kids and a rat.
hold on.
Figure out the door. Me and Greg got this.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna help her with the door because I actually have mysticism. Considering I'm a mystic, I should know this.
Dope.
So
Roll
I'm
it.
gonna
I just yell at people.
13.
Plus
So that was 10 plus 3.
10 plus 3, 13. Yeah, you kind of spend a lot of the time focusing on. You do begin moving the second ring.
I'm a level 1. Remember, Derek?
Oh, you're a kid.
I'm not a kid, but I'm younger.
Yeah,
yes.
you're younger.
You're a kid.
Yeah. So yeah, you begin moving the second ring. You don't complete the second ring, but you are kind of getting drawn by the realization of learning little bits about it, and that's you get the sense of how the puzzle will work, and that you do need to. The energy should, if this is done properly, ignite whatever's in the center of the door.
Okay. All right.
So it confirms your out of game suspicions.
Okay.
All right. Upstairs, the 3 automatons, the 6 automatons, 3 of them are each behind a barrier on the left hand, or from your guys' perspective, the left hand side. That's how I'm going to refer to the 2 halves of this chamber for upstairs. There's the left side of the chamber where you've come down, the right side that is now opened, and that's how I'll refer to them to keep this simple. So, left side, they're all just standing in place and waiting. The 3 with you, Flinch, they are going to come around the corner, and they're each going to take...
They're shooting at me, right?
Yes. So, what's your KAC?
18.
Okay, the first one rolls a 9, second one rolls an 11, third one rolls a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. You're dealt 4 points of damage as you're shot.
My shoulder. Anything but the satchel, which I'm shielding, because now I feel bad for thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't the baby get shot?
No, I'm shielding the baby.
That's why he got shot in the shoulder.
Not using the baby as a
Well,
shield.
Deantha, you're
Not yet.
No, that's a D.
Love only goes so far.
Using the baby as a shield.
Downstairs, they seem to be okay for time like stuff at least. Like they're
Well, the reason I'm leaving it open so they're fast.
yeah, great. Okay,
Yeah. The more in danger you are, the easier it is for them downstairs.
great. I'm gonna try and help get this door lit up.
This door lit up.
So-
Roll mysticism.
Okay, I can't do an intelligence check on it.
Mysticism
It
is
is the
intelligence.
You'll have a better chance with mysticism.
Okay. Natural 18 plus my intelligence
Nice.
is 19.
You complete the second ring, and you're well on your way on the third ring. You now see that there are 5 rings in total.
It's another ring.
Okay.
There's 5 rings.
We're gonna eat some damage.
All right.
Okay.
The room gets an action downstairs, but not as many actions as it would under hasted. So Laurel and they're gonna divide. No, only one of them gets to attack. Evens you, odds Tex. Odds it's Tex.
I'm gonna be making noise as I go, like trying to draw attention to me, but
So you're gonna actively draw attention. You know what?
like I always
say
make
that'll work on
noise
your
when I
turn,
stab
but for
things,
now,
you
they're
punch things. Like yeah.
It misses anyway. It's fine. You watch them shoot at the wall next to Tex. Greg.
Okay. So, is baby Greg able to hold a weapon?
Because that's what Flinch is gonna do. Is gonna wants to reach in and hand him Sunshine and be like, that way.
You'll get a
handing him
-2 to whatever you should get for combat, but because you're wielding a weapon that's like the size of you. But
So
yes,
it's ranged
think-
attack, right?
You're
Correct.
handing
Yeah,
him the
which
big
is cool.
gun.
So I
I
have
think this is technically
No.
a war
It's my
crime.
D20.
a
20.
pistol is about the same size as Baby Greg.
Oh,
He's
Sunshine
tiny.
was a pistol.
Yeah, Sunshine was the warden's handgun.
Yeah.
He gifted
So
it to
it's
me
still
because we're
D20
best friends. He
plus
better
2
be
for me.
alive.
Are we
With a
for
-2.
range?
Yeah, because I
Yep.
have a +4 for my dex.
Perfect.
Base attack bonus 0. Plus
Yep.
same.
So it's still a
Absolutely a
+2,
war
which is
crime.
which is not bad.
And because
It's
you're a baby,
unethical.
you can't activate special
We are
effects,
violating the
I'm
Geneva
assuming.
Convention.
Correct. At least
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
hit.
And I'm aiming away from everybody, including Flinch, because I'm still in
Well,
his
it's just
bag.
random down the hall.
There's somewhere down forwards.
Yeah. That's why it's only +2.
Let's roll the D20. So I'm going to shoot at whatever one's closest.
Trick shot.
It's gonna be
Can't
the,
do
Yeah,
that
you'll get-
yet.
you'll get any of that
Can't
stuff.
do that
This is
yet.
literally
You're a
essential.
baby.
gonna be the saddest baby funeral ever.
Wow.
I got an 11 on the dice, so 13.
13. You watch as it Flinch, you hold the satchel here as there's a bit of recoil from
It's
the
right
bag.
in front of me. Yeah.
You watch as the energy kind of glances off the armor. It makes contact, but doesn't seem to penetrate enough to do damage. But you're proud of yourself.
Horrifying.
Greg farts.
That's okay.
Wet.
Angrily.
All that's in the bag is, my prized life possessions.
And now
Listen.
Greg's poop.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
knew what you were getting yourself into.
Laurel!
All right.
To shot the knot.
I'm gonna.
You get 2 actions in double speed, which is 15 feet for you. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
no, which is 30 feet for
Yeah.
you because you should be
I'm
at 60.
halved and-
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue. I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and position myself so that I'm standing between the robots and Tex. And I'm just gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna slam my fists together, make the thunder gauntlet, make some noise. Just like, yeah, come on, bring it on, and punch him.
For one of your actions, roll me an intimidation check.
Ooh,
See if you draw their attention away from
12.
12. You see, not all of them are focused on Tex anymore, but not all of them are focused on you. So
Okay.
you've drawn some of them, but not all of them. All right, second action we want to do.
I'm gonna punch him.
All right, so you just grab the closest one and just boom.
Yep.
With your speed, you have enough speed to get up to something, punch it, and then get back because they're moving so slow.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And that's a 25.
that'll hit. Because because remember, I just wanted to be established that they're not all just standing there for you to just like
No, it makes sense.
Beat
boxing
down, yeah,
bag them,
yeah.
right?
14.
14 damage. You is punching them.
Sorry, I'm terrible at math again. 15 with just a punch.
15 was just a punch.
Yeah.
You go up, you like punch it through the chest, and you rip out like some kind of stone power core and crush it, and it drops to the floor.
It blows up and we all die.
Yeah.
Power course.
All right, so roll new characters.
I try
I'm
to
gonna
like
play
look,
Yosoki.
I try to like make eye contact with some of them as I do it, and then I
You do, but you have a hard time focusing as 4 more come out of the walls.
You
You're
accidentally
now at
make eye
16.
contact. You accidentally make eye contact with Greg.
so
Well, Greg's technically behind you up above.
was the intimidate my full action or was that a bonus?
To do an intimidate, if you want to draw attention, that is an action.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it wasn't as useful, I guess, as killing robots, but whatever. I tried.
It's drawing attention away from Tex. So
like,
you did
die.
you didn't 100% succeed, but you did succeed. They're not
Okay.
all going after
Okay.
her.
That's the goal.
Blinch.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Aw.
Upstairs, because when the 4 pop out down below, you hear crunching coming down the 3 alleyways. As if maybe 3 more on your side now spawned.
Yeah, and it is an action to close the lever. I gotta let it go for now. We keep them. How many are down below? How many of the?
There are 16 down below, and there are currently 3 right in front of you. There are 3 that are on this side with you, but are not within attacking range. And looking over, having realized what's going on, you can see that there are 6 on the left side as well, but they're behind barriers. You can control which half of the room is open at a time.
Okay, so I'm going to use mechanic ability, of course. I'm going to overcharge my laser rifle, which is just something I can do when I shoot. So
Yep, just like winding it up.
I'm also overclocked, so I'm sort of twitching a little bit because that happens anyway.
Sparks coming out of the side of your brain.
Then I use my exocortex to focus in on 2 of them, one at a time. And I'm going to shoot twice.
Do it. Is it EAC?
It is a laser rifle, so
Okay,
I'm not going to say what type it is, but it is a laser rifle.
As long as it's not kinetic, I don't need to know what the specifics are.
It's not a name anyone likes.
Oh.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Oh no.
First one is a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Kill
So
him
it's
dead.
overcharged. 18 damage.
Nice.
You watch as you just burn a hole through the first one.
How is our movement in are we just like moving at the same rate of the on our
Yeah.
level?
I think
It's any movement that you perceive is amongst the ones inside the chamber.
I rolled a 20.
Like an at 20?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a critical hit deck?
My quick
Chris?
question is, because I know they're generally weak enough that I could probably kill it, and I'm worried that I'm going to pull something where I'm not going to do enough damage to kill it. Do I
You
roll
can just deal double damage if you want.
Do I still deal regular damage if I
yeah.
pull a card?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so basically what it is you can either on a natural 20 deal double damage or pull from this deck. Either way, you're still going to deal regular damage.
And I still do my critical burn effect.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
So
It's energy, you can tell me.
Energy, so you got an option between energy or an extreme blow. Here, you just read those and tell me which one you want. That's how I'll do these. I'll hand them to you. You can make your own decisions.
Okay, let's see.
You're adults
Allegedly.
Well, I mean,
on the outside.
So, like, that one on the bottom? I could...
Yep.
It's not going to live long enough to take effect, but that's awesome. And this top one is energy.
Correct.
Well, that's going to... I'm going to choose the top one because I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen anyway.
really
The top one is the target cannot use any hearing, scent, or sight-based senses for 1 round or ever. Right? I've added the or ever.
It literally is, the effect is called to the face, not THE, to the face, THA. That's how it's literally spelled. To the face.
19 damage.
So the reason why it no longer can see or hear for 1 round and ever is because there is no longer orbital sockets or audio receptors on this thing. Everything from the neck up is gone. And it also falls, leaving you with only 1 immediately threatening automaton.
Yeah, I just need to mark off charges. It costs 3 charges a shot when I do it that way, not 1.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So,
All right. Tex gets her 2 actions. She progresses. She's gonna let go of her progress on the door for the time being. You guys watch as the energy dissipates from both doors, and she's gonna take 2 attacks on 2 of the automatons down here with you guys with her pistol. First one will hit, and the second one also hits. So that deals. That toasts the first one and toasts the second one. So she takes out 2. Onto Cliptic. So you watch as the energy drains from the door.
Okay.
Do I keep trying at the door?
Yeah, I think so.
Roll me a misdecision. You get a -2 as without the illumination, it's harder to see where the
A
lines should be.
minus, yeah, sure, 3.
3.
Yeah.
You're like, where did the light go? You have no idea how. Like, does it even work? Can you do anything here?
Where did the
Yeah.
light go?
It stopped because
dissipated.
his Tex isn't working on the door anymore. She took time to. So whatever she's
To kill
doing
robots.
influences the door up above.
Got it.
So with that, the room and the robots up here are each going to take turns, just so I can get that all out of the way, put their turns together. So one of the robots will attack you, Laurel, as you have drawn some of their attention. Not natural, but a 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
You are dealt 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then upstairs, the one that you have not destroyed yet is going to... As it winds up and you brace yourself, the three that had just spawned earlier, they step forward, and the one that's closest to you looks at the door and sees the two of you working on the door, and it's going to shoot at evens, Lindsay, odds. You two is Lindsay, so.
Of course.
As a reaction, I can do bodyguard where you get a +2 to your shield,
Oh.
but I get a -2.
Yeah, but not shooting you. That's a great use of a
I
skill.
was going to say, that's actually amazing.
The face with the fixed face does it.
Okay, so in that case, with the
Feet.
+2, what's your KAC, Cliptic?
My KAC is 11.
Plus the 2 that this one just gave you?
Oh, it would be 13.
And then -2 was your KAC, Deantha?
Oh god. Just for the round, the KAC would be 11. You basically trade.
You just traded ACs?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I'll say for the purposes of this, that you just straight up get in the way and take the shot for Cliptic. You're hit for 8 points of damage. I rolled max on that.
You should be fine.
Sorry, 10 because it's 8 plus 2, so 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would take the damage. Okay.
Your AC was lower than 12.
Yeah, but the way I don't take the damage. I just give them a +2, and I have a -2.
No,
Oh!
I don't take it. I just essentially
So for
give
this
them a
turn,
bonus.
if you were to be attacked, I see.
I don't take the damage. I just give her a
Make
+2.
her harder to
So if
hit.
something were to hit me, I would have a -2, but I don't take the attack.
I see.
Like pushing Cryptic out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is. So until your next turn, you have -2 to your AC.
Yes.
Basically, how that works.
So if it was lower than 13, the damage is just negated.
Okay, so in that case, no. So Cliptic, this bolt's about to come your way, and Deantha straight up pushes you out of the way.
Oh, okay.
You're missed completely, so no one takes that damage. That would have sucked otherwise.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's how it works.
Keep forgetting you're
All right,
level
Deantha,
one.
now it's
This
your
is
turn.
brutal.
I know,
Retaliate if
right?
you want.
What did you do to yourselves?
Travel through
I'm
time,
trying to
man.
think if it's worth trying to work on this door while the light is out. Can I roll an insight check to see if it's worth me working on it right now?
You can take the time to think about doing it, or you can try and do it.
I'll just try and do it.
Okay, I was going to say, because it'll take time to do both, right? So roll a mysticism and a -2.
4.
4. You're also maybe, and you spend time thinking about it instead of doing it. Great. Do you want to move?
No, I don't.
Okay. With the amount of robots down there, even though their speed is not increased, they do get extra attacks
Okay.
in base time. So
Yep.
there is another attack that's coming towards. Well, that first one was guaranteed on you. You didn't convince all of them. Evens you, odds it.
I hate to say this, but I don't think you had the one shoot at me. You said one was going to shoot at me.
One was going to,
And
but
then
then
chose-
Okay.
yeah, that's how I thematically
I brought
decided
it
to
up.
phrase that.
I brought it up. Kudos.
Yeah, the robots I'm having them move in like a
that's
a
fine.
posse.
No, I'm glad I'm not getting shot. I just wanted to bring it up.
You're being honest.
Okay.
It's the guilt.
21 hits you?
It does.
Okay, so that one is coming for you again. That's 4 points damage.
Okay.
Alright, Grek. There's now 4 automatons in front of you. One just shot at Cliptic.
I'm gonna try and put some sunshine up their butts.
This
They're
is
facing
so
you, but go for
wild.
it.
Whatever.
Yeah, same as before, so only your +2.
This,
I rolled a 5 on the dice. +2 is 7.
In your excitement, and you didn't actually the recoil of the gun. You did not reposition the gun after the recoil. And you just shoot straight up in the ceiling.
Baby Greg is legit crying now.
You got this. Keep shooting.
Laurel.
what
Come
did
on,
you
baby.
expect? It's a baby.
All right.
Oh, you can't.
Some dedication is what I expected. Greg lived to adulthood. It wasn't crying and pooping.
To be honest, he's just as good a shot as an adult as he is as a baby.
You can cartwheel and shoot people. as an adult. All right. Anyway, Laurel.
All right, I'm going to try and take out some more of these robots. Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I get the 2 actions this time, or just 1 action?
So
Okay.
get 2 actions.
So how many robots are in front of me?
12.
12.
There were 14, but Tex destroyed 2.
Are any of them clustered pretty close together?
At any point, you can assume that 3 are when there's a significant number of them, yes.
I'm going to throw a grenade at the backmost cluster.
In an enclosed space. I can't wait.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Roll for it.
Yep. This was happening.
This could only end
could
well.
only-
Oh,
yeah,
your ears
next.
explode as the pressure.
24.
That'll hit them all. Basically
So-
what it is it's a D6 area of effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
okay.
will get 3 of them. So roll a D6,
4.
and 3 of them take 4 damage.
Oh, that's useless.
Yeah.
But
Boom.
you hit 3 of them at the same time.
This is
I
12
know,
damage.
but it's still, it's like,
So you toss it, you're like, yeah! You plug your ears and then bang! And you see the 3 of them kind of get shrapnel and you're a little dejected. But you get a second attack.
I'm gonna do that. This time I'm gonna punch him, and I'm actually going to use cleave because that's a really good feat that I have been forgetting that I have.
Who needs a grenade when you can just hit more than one person?
Especially if a grenade only does 4 damage.
Well,
That's a useless
Yeah.
grenade.
Yeah, it's because we really need to upgrade our equipment.
I know,
A
right?
lot of us
Yeah.
just still have level 1 armor.
Yeah.
It's
I've
only
gone
me and
shopping since you went time traveling.
It's only Flinch and
Yeah.
and
it's only 'cause I
Laurel
found that Dashko.
are upgraded because my character upgraded us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
We're all level 1 anyways.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a 14 to the melee attack.
14 total?
Yes.
Yeah, that
I rolled really
that
bad.
that kind of just sidesteps it. I'm sorry. That sucks.
Ah,
And
such
cleave
a
doesn't
useless-
proc.
It only works if I hit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So it was a useless turn, and I've been hitting an additional target for the last, 5 melee hits.
Laurel's super mad right now.
I'm super mad right now. If I was a barbarian, I'd be
Yeah,
enraged.
I go into a rage. Yeah.
if raging was a thing,
If raging was a
that's
thing.
fair. So 4 more automatons show up.
Oh, even on the bottom, they're still coming out of the bottom and the top.
Yep. Things are getting a little crazy.
Oh, I thought only one
And-
area was getting them.
6 more
No.
spawn upstairs as well.
God dang, we
3
gotta
on
open
either
these
side.
doors.
Oh, so there was 4. So they've spawned twice.
Correct.
But
Since
like
I've
a
had
bunch
a
of
turn.
them can't get to us, right?
I
Yeah.
hadn't-
So if you guys hadn't been destroying some, you'd be at 18 right now. You're only at 12.
But like half of them can't get to us.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Because
god!
the-
So, but they
because the
spawn
barriers-
twice before I can act to attack, which means
No. They only spawn,
spawn once, but on
they
both
spawn on
floors.
both sides. But you can. But you've only opened up one side of the room.
oh okay.
So there are 3, 6, 9. There are 9 automatons locked up behind barriers on the left-hand side, just waiting to attack you. They can't do anything. So you
okay.
currently only have access to 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought
Yes.
it was going to be
That's what
7,
you're-
and I was like, oh, I haven't.
No. You can attack
see it's
and only
alternating.
be attacked by 4.
Okay, cool.
But there are 9 on the other side waiting.
Yeah, that,
Oh my god.
that
this
would be
is gonna
scary with
brutal.
Breck not hitting anything.
Yes.
Whose turn is it? This is scary.
Flinch.
Very quickly is the free action of talking.
Mm-hmm.
Do the command, and I'm gonna, now that I know she's sped up,
Yes.
just I'm going to speak a little bit slower,
Yeah.
so that way when it speeds up, maybe she'll.
Okay. All right.
Or is it that I'm going slower and I should talk faster?
I think you should
you
talk
go.
faster.
You're going slower than
Yeah, talk
from her perspective.
Okay, so
it takes longer.
I'll talk faster.
Roll me dexterity check.
A
Dexterity?
check.
Or
See how fast
I mean
you jump
charisma.
as well?
I mean, yeah.
Charisma. I mean, what I'm thinking is the speed of how well you can articulate your words when you talk really fast.
Roll to rap. Yeah.
Roll me a you know what? Roll me a straight charisma.
Yeah. Roll to rap god.
Yeah.
Roll to rap god. I
2.
like-
I'm Flinch. I'm not charismatic.
You're fuck, and you're just trying to speak fast. You trip over your tongue.
Okay,
but you
fair
can
enough.
say it, but see how
Yeah.
long it gets for her.
Yeah, somebody needs to work on the door down there. That's what I was going to try to say.
Okay, what you gonna do for your action?
Going to do exactly what I did last time.
Shoot 2 robots?
Overcharge. Focus on 2. Like 1. I got to hit 1 and then
Yep.
yeah. Do the same thing.
Do it.
Ooh, 14's a miss.
That is a miss.
Energy AC?
Correct.
19.
That will hit.
$21 damage.
Woo!
What robot? You just watch it disintegrate. It's just.
I can only do this so many times before I
Yep.
gotta reload.
All right, Tex. Once she sees that you're trying your best to start whacking away at robots, she turns back around to the door and she starts working on it again. There. That's you see as soon as she twists the orb in the center, the doors light back up again, and you watch upstairs as the light returns to the door and goes halfway up the door from the progress that you guys had been moving with. She'll use a second action.
Is there like a help action in this game?
There is, I think it gives like a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta roll against the DC 10 and to give a +2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you might as well just roll yourself at that
Okay,
point.
great. I was gonna give you because you're probably better at me, but
Okay. So yeah, she maintains that there, and she keeps her door completing. You watch as the light gets a little bit brighter up where you guys are at.
Cliptic, were you ready
Cliptic.
to work on the door?
I'm still doing the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Where we
no, they haven't moved away from the door, so yeah, you can just turn back around and be like, ooh, and start
Okay.
going for it.
yeah.
17.
You only got 2 rings left.
Okay.
I thought you said there's 5 rings.
Yeah,
And
me
you
have
were-
Yes,
3
Yeah, you
down.
just
finished the
completed the
second.
third,
Oh.
which
Now
means
you
there's 2
finished the
left.
There's
Oh,
2
okay,
left.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
The room downstairs and upstairs, automatons get to attack. To the one upstairs, I'm going to take care of this now so that we're done. It's going to try and shoot at Cliptic because you're actively at the door.
I use my reaction again.
What do you
Give him +2.
You do the same thing. You kind of like push his head down as bolt strikes off the rock because a 2 ain't going to hit you.
And 2 on me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to shield. As soon as I see them aiming, I try to hunker down to shield Greg because he's in front with the pistol. I don't want Greg the baby to get shot.
I mean, that would be bad.
Right? If I was gonna kill it, I
rolled
would
a
have.
2, the second one rolled a 3, and the fourth one rolled a 4.
There's only 3 left, right? Because I killed one.
Correct.
Teaching
Yeah.
Greg his numbers, yay!
Wow.
How many automatons have we slaughtered?
You'd ask him to count on his fingers, but then he'd haul fingers out of a bag, and it would just ruin it.
One
Yeah, it's
dead
like-
automaton.
Yeah.
2
Is
dead.
that a
is for
human finger?
automaton. Yeah.
All right.
B is for blaster.
Moving.
C is for
on.
corpse.
The room downstairs.
Yes,
2 of them
for
take attacks at one. Just straight up will shoot at Laurel. That's gonna hit you. The other one is going to maybe shoot at Laurel. It does. That's not gonna hit you. So you're only dealt 3 points of damage and roll as low as possible. Alrighty then, Diantha.
Let's do this door.
Mysticism.
Come on, baby, give me a good one. 14.
You feel like you're on your way with the fourth ring, but you don't quite see it ignite yet.
Shoot.
But you're close. You've lowered the DC for the next go. The room downstairs gets to go. It will. One is definitively going to go for you, and one is going to go for you. So you get 2 attacks on you. That's not going to hit, but that one will. That was almost a 20. It was a 19. Again, 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Greg.
Greg's gonna try shooting an automaton.
That
It's
was
like singing.
That was horrifying.
I rolled a 2 on the dice.
It ain't a
Oh my
one.
God, it's like a baby's trying to shoot
Can
something.
I-
This is
I'm gonna-
ridiculous.
I'm gonna switch out this D20 for another
This thing
one.
is acting like a baby trying to use a gun. What the fuck?
I'll use this big red one.
I mean, honestly, it's a miracle that the baby hasn't shot
you
themselves
what?
yet.
Laurel.
Yep. I get to go?
Yeah.
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 All right.
You can
Greg missed.
I'm going to cleave. Actually, cleave this time.
but you can do it twice.
I know.
You do it for standard action. Woohoo!
Alright.
True.
Assuming I hit.
Yeah.
There's enough automatons here that you can make fun with
14.
that. No. But you have a second attack.
I have second attack and try again. So I swing and a miss. And
Come on.
Now, is this with your fist or with your
Big
Dashko?
money, no
with
money.
fist.
Oh.
Can cleave work with a
Yes, it's a melee.
Yeah, it just says melee.
Oh,
Melee
yep.
weapon.
Then yes, you can cleave with your
Which
fist.
is weird.
It's
Yeah.
weird, but I'll take it.
Totally
You just punch through someone is all.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so awful. 15.
KAC?
Melee attack.
Yeah, so I'm assuming KAC.
No.
Or-
that-
It's the pulse.
Oh,
it's
there's
the
a
pulse
pulse
gauntlet.
I'm wearing a pulse gauntlet.
So
is that energy?
It's melee. I put a B, which I'm assuming
Bludgeoning.
is bludgeoning.
So then 15. You strike it and it doesn't really give in at all.
oh my god.
Those are terrible rolls.
There could have potential of 8 dead.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Like last turn and this turn.
Soon. After 4 more
This time
spawn.
it's the dice. It's totally the dice's fault.
Well,
And of course,
you had a
I
good
throw it
run.
in anger and it
There's now
rolls a
20
nat 20.
automatons roaming around downstairs with you.
Jesus.
All right,
man.
flinch.
And I've been trying to hold off. Let's see, just get the door open.
We're
Oh,
trying.
sorry. And 3 more spawn up where you guys are at.
3 more, so
Well,
we are
6
at 6.
technically.
Yeah, because we are going to get overrun. If
Yeah.
the door doesn't get done, it's just happening.
Get the door. Get the door.
Yeah, I'm just like, get the door! God! Egg it up! And overcharge, and away I go again. You didn't hit anything yet, right, Greg?
No.
Yeah. Can I, as a
Second time they shot the floor.
Yeah.
can I, as a free action, point at one that I'm not going to shoot at and be like, gravy?
Just aim it for them.
Well, just for Greg to see, like, gravy. I'm just going to point at one and say gravy. And then I'm going to shoot 2 other ones.
Sure, you get a +1 on your next one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I'll get 4 in total.
Okay, so... No, I missed with the first shot.
God damn.
I hit a 20 AC with the second.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
30-20!
Come on, come on.
Oh, it's 11 damage? Is that
You
enough?
destroy it. So you brought it down to 4.
I'm almost at half the number of charges in
Yeah,
this,
they're easy
in
to
this
destroy.
slot.
There's just a lot of them.
Yeah.
Easy to destroy for me and you, maybe. I think it'd be harder for other people.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unless you're
Hey.
throwing a grenade for some
Technically, I'm like 1/8 of a person.
So we're
right
at
now.
5.
I think that's my That's my official challenge rating is 1/8.
Terrible way to describe a baby. 1/8 of a person.
Ouch.
Is that my challenge rating?
I'm
Well,
not
it
gonna
is
go
a
there.
goblin too, so that's
Oh
fair.
my
All right.
god.
Tex is going to let go of the door. The energy drops. They grab the Dashko next to them and they run for some of the automatons that are downstairs, and they are also going to engage Cleave if they hit. That first one doesn't. Her second attack also doesn't. She's rolling similarly. 14 and 13.
Would you like to switch out the d20?
Same d20 has been missing then with the automatons,
Okay,
so I
then
don't know.
Don't
No,
touch.
no, leave it, leave
Don't
it.
touch.
But I can also change the d20. I have
No.
20. I have 5 d20s right here. I have too many dice. There's also 20 automatons. It's a problem.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's just some bad luck there.
Yeah.
clip tick.
I'm assuming I can still work on the door though.
that
If
when it
there's a
does
pattern.
You tried
or-
before and you got a -2 to it, and you failed. So you can try again, see what happens. You don't know if you can or not yet because you have not actually done so.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Come on, you
the
can do
door.
it.
Yeah, with -2.
15.
You are able to continue moving the fourth ring, and you feel like you can't tell, but following along some of the lines, you think you've got it in the right position. You won't know until the late start.
Right,
Again, I
okay.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the-
All right.
Work on the door!
We're not gonna die.
I said work on the door.
Oh, I think
Up to
I
interpretation.
totally did not.
My God, are you guys reading my mind?
I wasn't a Freudian.
2 of them are going after you. That's 18
Ooh, did it hit?
to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
no, 18 damage. 9. And then 2 of them, because she's
Wait,
engaging
what was the
them.
damage?
9.
I haven't rolled damage
Oh,
yet.
okay.
2 of them are going after attacks and they both miss. So only one attack goes through and it's against you. It's 10 points of damage. I rolled max. I'm sorry. All right. Upstairs there are only 4. They are going to, and they were all in that
Upstairs?
hallway. Yeah.
There's 5. There were 6.
You
and I
destroyed
only,
one.
Yeah, so there should be 5.
Yeah.
Because there were 6. Right? There was
What
3
did I
left.
do
and
to
then
that number?
3 more showed up.
Yep.
I killed 1. And it should be 5.
Yep.
So there's 1 more. Maybe I shouldn't have said
Yeah, you probably
anything.
shouldn't have.
Pretty sure that there was only 4, but all right,
Count.
we'll say that there's 5. There's 3 down the hallway, and then there's the 2 that are in immediate vicinity of you. So the 3 that were down there have now pop up, and 2 of them are going to take shots. You're still working on the door. Only one of them can see you, though. So one will shoot at you, and one will go for you there.
Use
Flinch.
my reaction again to give her a +2.
Okay.
Him, sorry.
So the one aiming for Flinch misses, and the one aiming for Ecliptic misses. Yes. They both miss.
Thank you, Diane.
That's the upstairs and the downstairs. Diantha, you're up.
Come on, baby. This is the last three. Okay.
Working on the door.
With a -2. What is it?
Was it?
Roll the 1.
A 1?
Oh,
You feel like there's no light on the door, so it's difficult to see where the runes line up, and you move a ring thinking that you've done something good, but you won't know until the light
I
comes up.
moved one back.
The door starts playing light rock, and you're
We
not
need
really
the
sure
light
why.
on to
The
know.
room downstairs
Don't
gets
mess
to
with
go.
I was being so good about that too.
Yeah, start attacking these guys if the room isn't lit up.
One
by
misses
then.
you, but one hits you, and then against her, one will hit her, and that's a natural 1. This was going against Tex, so if you want to pick a kinetic or an extreme on that card that you feel is suitable for that fumble,
So this is what'll happen to the person who fumbled?
to one of the automatons, yes. So you can choose the kinetic option or
I'll
the
go with
extreme
the
option.
extreme. They take a -2 penalty to ranged attack against their target for 2d4 rounds.
Okay, I'll treat it for the rest of the encounter. It's fine. And you also take 5 points damage.
Okay.
All right, Greg.
Greg's using a new D20.
That's fair.
Gravy.
I'll shoot at the gravy one. Although, why would I want to shoot gravy? Gravy's
Flavor.
wonderful.
Well, let's
To
find
keep
out
it
what
from
happens if
running
you
away.
hit it.
Take
That's
the
fine.
+1 and shoot.
So I rolled a 7 on the new dice.
Uh,
Some -1.
at least the bullet strikes the wall behind the robots. It's in the right direction. It just missed.
Getting closer.
I am getting closer.
Laurel,
All right.
I bid thee good luck, because next turn there will be more.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna like punch it straight in the chest.
Cleave, cleave, cleave.
No cleave?
Well,
If I hit,
yeah, cleave only.
you know, cleave only works if you hit. Natural. Yeah.
And a crit! Okay. We'll do that in a sec. Let's do... Because you're going to cleave,
I'm
right?
gonna cleave, so I'm gonna hit. They're gonna hit the one in the chest and then like turn and immediately whack the one
Yeah,
beside
it's
it.
basically you're following through and you're going to hit more than one target.
Yep.
Up to how many can you hit with cleave?
Oh, it's just an
Just
extra
the
target.
next, just one more.
All right, so roll me another damage. Let's do both yours at the same time.
And that one's a 23.
That will also hit. So for your first attack here, you can choose your kinetic or your extreme on that for your critical, or you can just roll double. Well, you've already taken the card.
I mean, I doubt either of these are gonna need it, so I'm gonna go with the extreme, which is called Nighty Night. The target is knocked unconscious for 1d3 rounds.
Permanently unconscious.
That's an interesting.
For forever rounds.
Yeah, I threw my toaster because I went unconscious.
I'm just gonna say that you just smashed through the first one. You literally. Have you ever seen the third Transformers, like Bayformers movie?
No.
There's a scene where
We
Optimus
watched
literally
that movie.
punches out the torso of another robot. You literally do that, and then you come into contact with the second one. Roll your damage for the second one.
13.
Yeah, you take out the chest of the first one, and then you follow through with an uppercut into the second one, killing both of them.
Automaton kebab.
And do I get 2 actions?
You still get your second action. Yeah, that was
Second
one
action?
action.
Okay.
That is
It's
a
good.
21 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
I'm
Been
gonna
a
cleave,
long
hit
time
another one
coming.
behind it. That is an 18.
That'll hit. Okay, roll your damage for both.
She could have been doing this every
I could have
time.
been doing
know.
this every time, and I'm just
Even
did
that,
not
it'll
forgot that I
still
had cleave. So the first one gets a 14 points of damage,
It's toast.
and the next one gets 12 points of damage.
Okay, so upstairs, what you guys are seeing is Laurel and Tex are moving at a higher speed. You see, like, it looks like a scene of a Marvel movie as the automaton bodies just start piling up. Tex is like grabbing some of, is trying to miss and is just getting slowed down. Laurel, though, is jumping on top of piles of robotic bodies, punching through them, grabbing pieces of others and throwing them at other ones, like just ripping them to shreds and like pounding her chest, but like going really fast. like on speed. 4 more automaton spawn.
If Greg was an adult, he'd be like, "This is the best day Laurel's ever had."
Yeah.
Flinch. 4 more automatons down there, and then 3 on either side up there. So your stack of 5 is now 8.
Yeah, I know.
These rooms are getting real full over
And
here.
Once
the rooms
again.
up
Can I
top.
go anywhere?
Now, there are 15 automatons on the hallway that you guys have not acknowledged.
'Cause
Which means that in each grouping, or in each alcove, there's 5.
Getting a little bit crammed in there.
And you see that they're now kind of and they're now in some kind of formation, and they make some kind of movement as if they're ready to do something.
Wait.
Flinch, what are you going to do on your side?
Okay, so the reason we left that side closed is because we didn't need to have it open, so we figured there's not so many of them to accidentally touch the wall and disintegrate.
That's
do
what I was
they?
just thinking. If we activate the ones they're on right now, like, will they disintegrate?
No.
They're the gates are up where they're at.
Yeah, but
They're
the other
standing.
one.
The 15
Like,
up
if we
there
were
are
to
trying to do
swap
something,
it.
but it's basically, once again on the radio, yeah, work on the door.
Yep.
We need the door done.
Yeah. What's your?
Because if I pull the lever, I can't do anything else. And it means
Yeah.
15 are going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever they're going to do and however bad it is, there is no other option.
So what's your action?
My action is to keep killing the ones on this side. That's
Cool.
all I can do.
Go for it.
Because I can't shoot the ones on the other side, so
What a coincidence.
there is no other action, right? It would just mean that we'd be trading 6 for 15. Oh, 8 for 15. Yeah. Once again, gravy. Point at one. And, yeah. Same things I did before. A 23 AC.
That hits.
14. 18 damage.
Totaled.
Okay.
Knock it down to 7.
27.
Also hits.
13, 18 damage.
That is also totaled. So you're now down to 6 on your side.
I'm gonna have to reload soon. I got 2 more rounds, then reload time. So if that door's not done by 2 rounds,
So Tex.
We have one more. To
It seems
Yeah, but we
like in
don't
her
know,
high
though.
speed, at one point she
And
does this,
we
and
don't
then
know what
runs
you
back to the
did.
door.
yeah, because we can't do
Okay.
anything unless it's being affected.
do. I feel confident.
You feel
Turn 1, the light gets brighter, and now you guys can see that you still need to complete 2 rings.
I did one now, so I figured.
Good to know.
And then she maintains her turn there. The room down below goes, and again, because she's retreated back to the door,
Yeah.
there is half of them are guaranteed to roll for you. The other half will roll to see if they are distracted by you or Tex.
Okay.
First one is a 19, that'll hit you.
Yep.
Second one is not. Third, whoever that is going to hit, that's Tex. And the fourth is going to hit Tex again. So 2 on you, 2 on Tex.
Tense.
Well, 1 missed you, so
Yeah.
2 hit Tex, 1 hit you.
Okay.
So you get dealt 5 points damage.
Okay.
Tex is dealt 18 points of damage.
If Tex goes down, we're screwed.
Yeah, we'll have to rely on Laurel's
screw.
intelligence.
So you see is
that.
so the entire time she's also been bleeding.
Yep.
So then just more blood spraying on the wall as she keeps her hand on the orb, but like kind of trying to hold on to the stone as well. Good idea for Tex next turn. Tex should have done this last turn, but they didn't. I didn't think about it till now. All right, clip tick.
Continue on the door.
Miss, this isn't.
Come on.
18.
You kind of slapped Ianthus' hand and finished bring the fourth ring back to where it was, and you have 1 ring left.
Okay.
The room and upstairs get to go. So the room downstairs, 1 and then 1 because now they have extra turn slots just because of the sheer number of them.
Yep.
So
The same number there were last time because 4 arrived and I killed 4. So.
Mhm.
It's just all I can do at this point is maintain.
That's right. So the number should be that. Yes. So first one misses you. Second one will miss whoever it was going to shoot. So
Okay.
they all miss. They're just potatoes. Upstairs.
Yeah.
the 5 robots that have now packed into each of the 3 lasered alcoves. The 5th robot in each grabs onto a handle and pushes the levers down, opening the gates on the right side, closing the gates on the left side.
Mm-hmm. So now it's
So that was their action.
so that's to 15.
Diantha.
Come on. Please. Come on.
I will say that you've already rolled. What's your 6? You are really confused as to why this is working. But I will say you do notice that none of your party are on the switch closest to you.
Yeah.
But that was your turn. All right. The room downstairs gets to go. 1 on you, 1 on...
Okay.
Not natural, but a 20 hits you.
Yep.
And that's going to miss Tex. But you were dealt... What? No!
Your
That's not
listeners
how
are
it
speaking
works.
to you.
That's not how it works. So you're dealt 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Sure you're feeling great right now.
Oh, I'm feeling awesome.
So as you guys are watching, like Laurel's, tearing shit up down there, but also just, it's like, in episode 3 of Star Wars, where they're on the flower planet, and then all the troopers just start unloading on that one Jedi underneath one of the plants because, it's PG-13. It looks like that right now, except they're not shooting a dead body, they're shooting a lizard that's tearing them apart. But just light bulbs everywhere. Greg. The barrier is now closed in front of you.
Is there anything for me to shoot?
Oh, yeah.
Where you guys are at, you'd have to go across. You'd have to go to the other
Okay.
hallway. So you have to get out of the bag and not be able to. You won't be able to make it through this turns, baby. It's the
Well,
downside.
Shooting, though, because there's... Can you not see across to the other side where the 15 are?
No, because of where you're at, you could probably get one of them. I will ask one thing, though. Flinch, do you have any grenades in your bag?
I should. Let me double check. I am.
I mean, they're so
There's no grenades
useful.
in this bag.
Is
No,
there-
I got rid of all the level 1 grenades.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's
Cool.
nothing I can do to
You
close
can
barriers
get
or anything?
one of them from where you're at. It's
You
just
are a
your
baby.
mobility is just so less right now
Horrible.
because you're a baby.
Just
Yeah.
shoot randomly
Like, even if I
across
got
the
out
way.
of the satchel,
You're
I
a baby.
waddle. Like,
Yup, you move at half speed.
alright, I'll just shoot one because
Come on now, you might roll a 20.
I did also
Babies
switch.
with guns. We don't condone this behavior, ladies and gentlemen, but it is, on occasion, hilarious.
I did switch out my D20 again. I'm gonna take my rings off too. Listen, these things are important. I also rolled a 7 on this dice.
Oh my god.
Just don't touch
The baby is shooting like a baby as it misses completely. Diantha, you feel a whiz past your head. The laser bolt goes past. You just gotta whip over to baby Greg, who looks
Not
missed.
surprised.
Just hanging
really.
out of the satchel, like
holding a gun as big
like
as
doing side saddle shots.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You missed.
Laurel.
Such a
And do that again.
All right, roll your
The first
2
hit
to 4 attacks.
is a 18.
That'll hit. So roll your cleave
The
for
cleave attack on that one is a 23.
That'll hit.
So the first hit for 11.
That'll you punch up, or you gotta punch right through its jaw,
And the second one hits for 15.
and you take out the second one.
My second action, first hit for 23.
That'll hit.
Please.
And the second, is a natural one. So, which
Well,
still
roll
makes
for
it a
damage
12.
first, though. Well, 1's a 1.
Yeah.
But you still get to roll damage for
Still
the first
roll
attack
damage for the
because it
first
doesn't
one.
happen simultaneously.
Yeah, so the first one is a 14 damage.
Yeah,
So
you
my
just rolled the first
natural
one.
one is still a 12 to hit.
No, 1 is a
It's
1.
not gonna hit. No, one's a fail. It's a
One's a
fumble.
one. Okay, just wanted to check.
So when you do that, you kind of start focusing on the one you missed. You're like, you little son of a. Doing so, you get a +2 to hit it.
Oh,
Sorry, you get a +1 to hit it until it's dead,
okay.
or for 3 rounds. But you get -2 to AC and anything perception based
Okay,
until for the next 3 rounds,
okay.
or until until it's dead, because that makes sense. All right, and as you start focusing in, 4 more droids spawn below. No more spawn on the upper left side, but 3 more spawn in the now gated right side with them up there.
No more spawn on this side?
No,
side
the
with the 15.
No more spawn on the 15.
So is there
side.
like a maximum number?
Yeah, 15.
Maybe.
Thank you for listening to this Twisted Gear Studios production. Again, if you're a fan, please feel free to hit that Ko-fi button and send us a coffee. It really does help. And let us know on our socials if there's anything else you'd like to see from us. With enough support, we'd love to bring more things to you with more shows, more frequent posts, possibly even merch ideas. Until then, the next episode of Spacers will air Tuesday, November 10th. In the meantime, for that, our next episode of The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast, GM by Derek Snow, will air Tuesday, November 3rd. The game system used today was the Starfinder game system by Paizo. Music, sound effects, and ambient tracks in this episode licensed through Video, Copilot, Triumph Films, and Artlist. You can find all of Twisted Gear Studios' podcasts on Google Play, Apple Music, and Spotify. Please like and follow the Twisted Gear Studios Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Your players this evening were Derek Snow, Janessa Coles, Lindsay Delansky, Elizabeth Wells, and Bailey Yarkey. Rob Hickey was your audio operator, and I was your host and GM, Zach Barrett. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.